Enjoy this transformation as you step back in time with Master Blacksmith Bob Patrick. He is a BOA member of Northwest Arkansas, lives just outside of Harrison. He's going to take us through a journey as he transformed this truck axle into a hoe. As you can see, Bob can do any kind of blacksmithing from A to Z. He does do some commercial work. As you can tell, it has a great eye for detail. Fantastic blacksmith, uses hand tools, most of which he has made himself, on all of the work he does.
So I'm going to make a hoe blade out of the same thing I made the adze out of, because it's fairly decent steel. It's a sway bar from a pickup truck. Or not pickup truck, from UPS. My friend that's be here in a little bit, David, he's a UPS mechanic. Although he's been off since last September for different surgeries and stuff. It's kind of nuts.
This is Asa Smith with Ozark Outdoor Adventures, and I'm here with Bob Patrick. He's a BOA member. Bob, what's the BOA stand for there?
BOA stands for the Blacksmith Organization of Arkansas. It says right there. And we have about 60 members now across the northern part of Arkansas primarily. And most of the people in our group are hobbyists. I'm one of the only people foolish enough to do it for a living. And blacksmithing is making things out of iron and steel by hammering. I'm starting my fire.
Starting up the fire.
This is coal that I'm burning. In order to get it to burn, we put kindling down here, in this case newspaper, and then the air blows into the fire. In this case, just from a water-cooled tube from the back, and then the air fans the fire, just like fanning a picnic fire with a paper plate. And this particular forge sucks all the fire up into the chimney. And the reason I'm using this one is this is the coolest coal forge I have. I have another coal forge to light, but it just has a big flame come up. The heat doesn't go up the chimney, so it's much hotter to work in front of, and it's a fun day today.
What kind of temperature range are you looking at for your forge when you do your metal working?
I'm hard of hearing. I didn't hear that.
What kind of temperature range do you look for on your forge?
Okay. When I first start my fire, and I put metal in, when I can see the red in here, it's about 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. Some work I'll do up to about 2,400, 2,500 degrees. So up right near the melting point sometimes, the color varies from a dull red to a real brilliant yellow color. People call it white hot, but it's not actually white. But it's quite hot, and much hotter than most people nowadays work with metal. simply so I can hold it in some smaller tongs. My trusty shop dog. He's 16.
Isn't his name Clinker?
Clinker, yeah. What's left in the fire after the coal burns is called clinker, and it's made up of ash from the coal and different things, and it's totally useless. So I think my dog's Clinker, but he's a real good dog.
Keep your ears closed, Clinker.
Getting pretty cold for trying to work. The other thing that happens is it will fly like a bullet if it's too cold when it goes off. So I'm gonna break this. Adjust the handle a little bit. Right. Long.
That. Done.
We'll get a hole drilled here, and a little nail will get put in to keep it from coming off the handle.
Folks, hope you enjoyed the presentation we brought to you today. It was an absolutely awesome event. Thank you to Bob, Patrick, and Boa. Blacksmith's always been close to my heart, so if it's something that you would like to enjoy, please get a hold of Boa or Bob Patrick, and they'll help show you the ropes.